What's up, dudes? So we're back to 18. It's late. Yeah. 12:03 to 18. Break. All right. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. We were fixing. Okay, I remember. We were fixing a bug. We discovered bad bad code here in the change attribute list file where we were checking equality of two lists when we should not have been doing that. It was dumb. Didn't think that one through. But we have fixed it to where now we're gonna pass an integer into this function instead of the actual list object. So we're gonna be comparing the integer of integers 1 and 2 against each other. So it's either gonna be 1 or 2. We're not gonna be checking that list anymore. That was big dumb. Big dumb. So let's go ahead and get that ball a rolling and see if we can replace all these instances of us calling this function, data transfer function. We're going to go ahead and do Control Shift F, find them all throughout the project, and we're going to have to replace that first argument with an integer. So we're gonna let's just go ahead and just narrow that down by adding that open parentheses. So this is cal object. Yes, this is going to have to be changed to cal object int, and then this is going to just be 1. Easy money. The next one, cal object int, and this is going to be changed to 1. Alright. Same thing here. Cal object int equals 1. Okay. So we're gonna have to create a new attribute here for the custom append list. We're just gonna give him an ID straight up. He's just gonna get an ID straight up, okay? And I mean, everyone's getting IDs these days, though. So that's how we're rolling. All right. So let's go to init, and we were already there. We'll just say self ID equals none. Placeholder. Actually, let me use my little shortcut here. There we go. Fine. ID based on 1 or 2 for use in changed attribute list dot data transfer function to assign proper. Well, actually, cal object int arg. We're using change attribute list dot data transfer function cal object int arg. And is that correct? I think that's correct. So ID based on 1 or 2. ID either 1 or 2. So it's a type int purpose and ID either 1 or 2 for use in change attribute list data transfer function. Cal object int arg. Yeah. Assigned immediately below. Based on arg group name. Okay. So now we can continue. So this is going to be self ID instead. Okay, so this one's gonna be self ID now. Same thing here. Okay, so anywhere where we have self.change attribute list, it's going to be replaced with ID, and then anywhere where we had C1 or C2, it's just going to be replaced directly with 1 or 2. Oh, this one I'm gonna have to create an ID as well. Oh, we already have an ID. Except this isn't not self ID, it's just well, wait. I think we do need to save it because like once we it's not gonna be like saved forever, right? I don't know. I've never tested that. Let me see what that does. Curious about this. So we're gonna def or not def, we're gonna class CLS def init. It's gonna take in self and then ID, and then we're gonna just do x equals 1, then we're gonna do, or rather we just pass here. How exactly do we, okay, if ID is equal to 1, da, 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 da. Okay, and then we create, we'll just call it func self, and then print ID. So C equals CLS to instantiate it, and then we're gonna print, or rather we're gonna run c dot func. Oh, we forgot to pass in the positional. Okay, let's try that again. Built-in function ID. Built-in function ID. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't work. I didn't think it would, and I feel like I don't really need to save this one as a test reminder. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. I kind of knew the answer. I just wanted to see for myself. So we actually are gonna have to assign self.id ID and just equal to ID, and then we can say just use our, what is this called, like a can't remember the term for it. Anyway, this thing that makes it easier for us to write out these comments. Type int purpose used as the arg passed to change attribute list dot data transfer func as the cal object int arg. And that's literally the only place that it's going to be used. So we're going to review all of these, literally every single one of them, after. Data transfer function cal object int equals id, but this is now gonna read self id. Self.id. Alright, so that's it. So now I just need to review all the instances of that. Okay, so this is going to be cal object int equals 1, cal object int equals 1. Right, that looks good. Okay, cool. So that's done. Close all these. Okay, so that should fix the entire issue. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and test it, see if it works. So we're gonna cd Canasta main, copy that, enter into that, go to the other terminals and do the same thing. I will go ahead and run the server script, run the client script, and run the second client script. Okay. Oh, look at that. And now it's working immediately. That fixed it. So that was our problem. That fixed the bug. As you can see, we can now type our name for both players. Mm. So we got our next bug, client line 321. Current client is not defined. Gotcha.